Okay. I thought I was going to be doing the reading over here, but I'm going to be doing the reading over here instead. I'm going to be doing the reading over here. Now, I normally do reading and clothing aspect together, but today they're separated. As you heard, either before or after this, don't know when it's going up. This is all pre-taped for 2025. I just did a runway walk for El Saab, the car show, the car manufacturer. So I just did that, so that's why the clothing is not gonna be in today's reading. The only thing that's original from this morning is the shirt and the bra. And that's it. Bra right here, shirt right here. Everything else is different. The pants is different, and that's about it. Because I went out for a walk this morning. Okay. Once again, shout out to Martin Lawrence, and shout out to Philip Peter McKay. I saw the both of you, and I'm sure you all saw me too. Philip Peter McKay, Martin Lawrence. Philip Peter McKay, I'll Tell You When, and Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys. The Bad Boys, well, trilogy that's about to turn into the quad. Bad Boys 4. Let's get into the reading. Today's book is going to be James Seichmann with David Denuzio, Your Short Game Solution, Mastering the Finesse Game from 120 yards in. Which means, do you have to be there just from the title alone? Do you have to physically be in the den in order to know what's going on in the den? No. It says mastering the game from 120 yards in. My bedroom is 120 yards in from the den of 63 Ingram Road. I can master what's going on by listening and hearing what's going on in the den of 63 Ingram Road without having to be there. Thank you very much. So I'm taking a little bit of advice from James Seichmann and his golfing abilities in order to think 120 yards between 63 Ingram Road and 67 Ingram Road is pretty much the same path or almost the same measurements, right? I'm not sure. I'll have the experts come out and measure it and let me know if it's the same amount, and I'll let you know what the experts tell me later on. But if it is, I can master and finesse what's going on in 63 Ingram Road without ever being in 63 Ingram Road and still be able to report what's happening, because I've done that and I'll continue to. Thank you very much. Let's get into the reading. Now, with a few simple setup changes and a key technical alteration, Tom got Ben pitching the ball better than ever. We visited Tom on 2 other occasions and the next several months. Once to help Ben's bunker swing and another to improve his play from Bermuda Lies. When we rang Tom a 4th time, I detected a noticeable pause on the other end of the line. "Guys," said Tom, "I'm more than happy to keep helping you, but why don't you just make an appointment with my short game coach and have all your questions answered?" So you're telling me that a short game coach includes shoving a camera up my ass, calling it a colonoscopy too? Telling me you read this book? Let's keep going as to what 120 yards is from 63 Ingram Road to what 120 yards is in Gull. Thank you very much. Let's talk about it. Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. Chapter 2, verse 1 says, and we'll be doing Bible study directly after I'm done all of the class courses attached. So if you would like to join me for Bible study, you can stay over there at 63 Ingram Road and still see what's going on over here in Bible study. But I'm going to stay over here 120 yards away from your lying asses, okay? While I read Genesis chapter 2, verse 1, telling y'all the truth about who I am and how I do it. Let's go. Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. I guess, whose name was it? Let's discuss the patterning connection. What was his name? Tom. Tom must have run out of ideas to give Ben and the other guy, which is James, and Tom said, why don't you go and ask the coach instead, because Tom didn't have any more ways in order to help James and Ben perfect their swing in the golf, because he taught them what he knew already. So this is basically the same thing of God separating the heavens and the earth in order to make sure there's land for us to walk on and the sky for us to see so that the birds could fly, such as between 63 Ingram Road and 67 Ingram Road, there's the house number called 65 Ingram Road. There's a separation line that says I ain't never been there, in order to tell anybody that I need a colonoscopy, because he made an appointment with Ben to talk to Tom about his swing, if you know what I mean. Anyways, with that being said, that is it for today's reading. I hope that you would enjoy the reading with me, and I will see you all in the next one tomorrow morning, which would be Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.